Hi dear viewers, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great. Happy to meet you on this platform once again. Today I am going to review a film called Annamalai. It's a 1992 film starring the great superstar Rajinikanth, Kushboo, Manorama, Radha Ravi, Sharath Babu, Janagaraj and a whole bunch of actors. The list could go on and on forever. This I chose because it was truly a mass entertainer for that time, for 1992. Because after Talapati had this, uh, grandeur in visuals, great Rajinikanth acting, and then the great storyline, and so many good things about Talapati. Once you set a benchmark, it is always tough to beat that. Probably, I'm not saying that it has, Annamalai has beaten in visuals or storyline or even in acting, but then for the entertainment purpose, for the mass entertainer, it was truly a top-notch film for me because it's a normal Rajinikanth film where you have a regular formula of rags to riches story. Some movies he is poor and then becomes rich, or some movies he is rich but then he doesn't know he is rich and then grows up to know that he was once a rich man, like that. But here it is like he was poor and then he finds his way out, through the challenges, lives his life, and the whole movie is about how he overcomes challenges, and it's also, when coming back to story, though it's a normal story, things that we have watched, but it all together put it in a different context and different visuals that made this look quite a grandeur film, quite an entertainer. We can relate to, as a story I'm talking about, we can relate to often people who are very simpleton. Okay, I understand. They sometimes, taken for granted. Okay, their goodness sometimes it's taken for granted. And then what happens? You are challenged. You come out of the challenge. You could see in everybody's life. I can definitely relate to my life. When you come out of the shackles, when you face the challenges, and then when you do well, the same people will start, feeling jealous of you, or trying to stop you from what you want to achieve. It's a regular story, but then it can happen to everybody. So that part of it, I was, more than any other story, I was able to see myself, or I was able to relate to this film personally. Understand? And then there are a lot of, first coming to Rajinikanth acting, I really loved it. I really loved it because he was very hilarious in this movie, together with Janagaraj, who is another comedic actor. Couple of instances, especially the snake when it enters the bathroom, and then he finds Kushboo there, and the sense of shock on Rajinikanth's face, that really I liked. And then his innocence, that was really great, and especially when he finds Sharath Babu with Rekha, that was very hilarious scene. So it's a top-notch performance by Rajinikanth when it comes to comedy, and also serious. Like Basha, here also you can see the difference. The first half is very easygoing guy, a milkman with an easygoing life or something like that. He always wants to help people. He wants to make people happy. The second half is very serious. Okay, so that he has portrayed very well. In life also it can happen when you overcome challenges and people start, feeling jealous of you. Plus, what happens? You're also very busy. You don't have time for your family, and what you used to do in your regular life before becoming rich, that no longer happens. So that was very well portrayed. I think many people are able to relate to it, what I'm trying to say. Then coming to Manorama's acting, what can I say? Wonderful acting. When you see her, you don't see Manorama there. You see the mother there. The facial expression, the dialogue delivery, perfect. And I don't find any other woman on this earth who could act better than Manorama. I challenge. If you can tell me somebody can act better than Manorama. Then Radha Ravi, he really lives up to his, challenge. Every time, in every film that we see, he's always a very good matching villain for Mr. Rajinikanth. And then that little nuance of Nirigal Ravi, where he just makes weird noises, that was real nicely done by him. Kushboo, again, yeah, she did a good job. I liked her when she becomes old and she's living in the family. The younger character I did not relate to much, but then when she becomes a family woman, taking care of the family and things like that, that was really done for a 24. I don't know how old she was then, 23, 24 or 22, I don't know. So to portray a role of maybe let's say 45, 50 was difficult, but she did it. That I really liked it. Yeah, that's about Kushboo. Though it's the same formula, the grandeur with visuals, especially the songs, the setting for Annamalai song. I really liked it. And Vetri Nichayam, the lighting in Vetri Nichayam song and the makeup, I really loved. And the makeup of Rajinikanth after he becomes rich. As the thin line of grey hair and things like that, that really worked for me. That I really need to appreciate. Then you have songs. Every song I loved. Vandenda Palkaran in a natural setup. Again, you have only anyway that we cannot talk about even in Basha. He wears, being an auto rickshaw driver, he wears shoes, and here also he wears shoes. But anyway, maybe he's endorsing a brand. I'm not sure. But at the same time, who can tell you? Maybe it can be inspiration to someone. Like shoes can be worn by anybody. So we cannot. Why do only rich people wear shoes? Only poor also can wear shoes. So that maybe in that way we need to look into it. There are many scenes, especially. I think even in my reaction to one of the scenes from the film, I really loved the camera movements when he challenges. So it pans, goes to left and zooms to Rajinikanth, again comes back and pans to, I think one single shot, probably 30, 40 or even a minute of it, a single shot. That was a perfect job. That was a wonderful shot as well. And many other shots like that. And one more nice thing I noticed is before this single shot camera move, when like the beginning of the challenge scene, when he comes to the Sharath Babu house and he calls, so there is a cutback. He says something and the camera cuts to Sharath Babu. Then he probably indirectly telling him he's realizing and is coming down and down the steps. Okay, I think he's being kind of made realize that he's making a mistake. No, probably I could be wrong. That's what I felt about it. And then again, there are a couple of camera moves I really loved actually, especially in the after the what do you call it? When he wins the chairman election, and this man Sharath Babu will be walking with his father. They will be coming down. He'll be racing up. That was a wonderful shot done on the escalator. That was really nice. And one more standout scene just before the election, when he comes into the the table before the announcement. That was a grand. Probably I would say no to smoking, but it was. I really enjoyed it. That was a grandiose scene. I loved that scene. That's what Rajinikanth for you. You need to have such scenes to elevate that grandness actually. So those are the glimpses of the places I really enjoyed that movie. So all in all, it was a fantastic entertainer. You could sit for 2.5 hours. You can watch it. You really enjoy it, and you also get inspired. And one thing, I really don't get when people talk about him becoming rich. They also refer to people in real life. If somebody wants to become rich quickly, they say, "Are you Rajinikanth of Annamalai? You want to become rich in one song?" It is not in one song. So it's kind of a montage. They have put it together, kind of in 3 minutes or 4 minutes. in Vetti Nichayam. Kind of, you could see Rajini is aging, he's graying, he's having a family, and he has children, and they're growing up. Everything kind of a montage thing that they have put it in one, like 5 minutes or 3 minutes song. It's not that in one song he's becoming rich. That I want few people to realize. Thank you for listening to me. Hope you enjoyed my review. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to share with me. Thank you.